Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of I Am the Nichelle. Today we are going to talk about 7 businesses that rarely fail, okay? And they rarely fail for the simple reason that somebody always need the services of these businesses. And not only that, they have shown and have proven to withstand the time of going through COVID, being in a downturn in the economy, as well as people always being able to find jobs in this area. So I'm going to share with you 8 that I know, and I actually operate a couple of them, but that I know that have withstood the test of time. So if you like this type of content, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the like button, and then leave me a comment if you got some other ideas that I did not bring up or addressed. So let's get into it. The first one that I want to share with you is I have personally been in healthcare myself for about a good, almost, I want to say 30 years. I started my profession in the pharmaceutical industry, and then from there went into mental health. Then from there went into the home health industry. There is always a need for healthcare, and you may say, why? People gonna always get sick. That's the reason why, okay? People are gonna always get sick. They're gonna always need a nurse. They're gonna always need a doctor. They're gonna always need a service to help with healthcare. So what we've seen over in our area, in our neck of the woods, is an emergence of urgent care facilities. Not only that, we're seeing an increase in mental health facilities. So if you are a degreed professional, and you are seeking opportunities that can possibly help give you some longevity in the healthcare industry, mental health, nursing, physicians, therapy, all those things have always proven to be lifelong opportunities. Right now, we have a nursing shortage in the United States. They can't find enough nurses. So if you are into education, because obviously you have to be a degree professional for this, then this may be an excellent opportunity for you. You may say, I'm too old, that you are too old to go get an education or a degree in nursing. No, you're not, because that experience that you have will transfer over to your profession. So healthcare is really a great opportunity for anybody that wants longevity and great pay as well as benefits in that field. I work with a lot of travel nurses. Right now, you see me in one of my short-term rentals. We work with a lot of physicians, professionals, business professionals that come into our property and that are traveling to the area because they have a shortage of medical professionals, and they get paid great money to not only live in the place that they are working at the opportunity, but work where they live as well. And so travel nursing in the healthcare industry, physical therapy, mental health, as I mentioned, in nursing, those are some great opportunities that you can start a business in. You can be your own therapy business. You have to have some credentials and probably be up under a signing physician. I'm not too sure on that because I'm not in that part of the business, but I know that you don't have to have a lot of credentials to start a home health agency. I have one, and I'm not a nurse. I am a degree professional with several degrees, but I'm not a nurse. So you can start a business in healthcare and pretty much sustain your lifestyle for quite some time, and hire people and be able to provide them with a great quality of life as well. Number 2, the next business that will never, ever go anywhere, for the most part, is insurance. So if you're thinking about getting an insurance license, now is an excellent time to do that. Why? Because with the surgence of many different health issues and situations that are going on with the weather, all that stuff. These people are needed in our communities because of the floods that have taken place, because of simple disasters that have gone on. People that sell insurance are needed. I have an insurance license too. I'm going to get mine renewed again so that I can become active. But that is a great opportunity. Most insurance people I know right now, they are still doing very well, even in the midst of coming out of COVID, and even being in the midst of an employment downturn. People that own the agencies, or even people that have a license, they're still actually doing quite well. So you could become an insurance agent, an insurance adjuster. You can have your own insurance agency. There's so many opportunities as a person that's seeking opportunities for employment as well as a business. this business pretty much will not fail because they have to provide resources to people. Like I mentioned, property and casualty, because of all the things that have been going on, those things, those type of disciplines are very much needed right now. So the insurance business. The next one, number 3, is the transportation industry. Now you may say, how am I going to start a transportation business? There are plenty of trucking businesses right now. In fact, when first part, I want to say 2021, 2022, that was like one of the number one businesses to start, a trucking business where you're like delivering products or anything of that nature from one entity to another. Walmart right now, believe it or not, they pay their truck drivers over $100,000. Now, I don't know if it's depending on locale, but they do pay their truck drivers $100,000 plus. Look, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. And you don't even have to need a degree. And really, literally, you are your own business owner, even as a truck driver, because you are driving from point A to point B. Even though if you work with a company or not, you still are pretty much your own operator. So transportation, Uber, Lyft, those things right now, they have still a surge in our economy because, number one, people's cars got towed. People lost their cars in the floods that took place throughout Atlanta, St. Louis, and different areas, Texas. People lost their cars, so they didn't get a car right away. Either they didn't have insurance, as I just mentioned for number 2, or they just needed the extra transportation, a bus, a delivery service, things of that nature are always going to be in high demand. So anything related to transportation is an excellent business to get into, and it even opens up doors for excellent employment opportunities as well. Number 4, and don't look at my nails, I need to get them done. At least they match my shirt. But number 4, real estate. As I mentioned, I am currently in one of my short-term rentals right here, and we actually cater to business professionals, some weekend travelers, luxury travelers, vacation travelers, but mostly we deal with business professionals that are traveling to come to our area, and they need a nice place to stay outside of a hotel. So there are many facets of real estate that you can get involved in. There's flipping that you can do wholesaling, you can do rental properties, you can do short-term rental properties. The real estate industry is just so wide, and you can do many different things within the industry. You can become a notary. I mean, it's just so many opportunities in real estate, and I don't care what you say, people are going to always need a place to live, and they're going to always need a place to operate their business. That's why this is a good, formidable business to get into, real estate. More people are created, more people become wealthy through real estate than any other business opportunity out there. You know, I always start with people, first of all, becoming a homeowner. And I like house hacking, where you own a home and you rent a portion of it as well. That right there is a great opportunity for you to get involved in real estate. I'll do another video on that later on. But real estate, people are going to always need a place to live. They're going to always need a place to operate their business. That's number 4. Let's get into number 5. The next one is funeral homes. You wasn't expecting that, were you? Well, people are going to always die. You're going to live, be born in the hospital, and you're going to die. And the funeral home business, the people that I know that are morticians, they get paid. And I cannot tell you enough that if you own the business, if you are a licensed mortician, if you own the business, say no more. You're going to make even more money. And so obviously you have to go get educated, because you can't just walk up in the door and say, I want to be a mortician. You can't just walk up in the door and say, I want to, assist people when they die and things of that nature. You got to go get educated. From my understanding, it is a 2-year degree, which is not long at all. You can't go online, from as far as I know. If you can, check it out. But you have to get educated, because you have to know how to prepare people for people's families at that hardship time in their life. And so morticians, starting a funeral home, just learning the basics of it. I actually have a friend, she's a beautician. She goes into the funeral home and do the deceased hair. That is her specialization. That is her niche. And so the more niche down you get, whatever business you start, you winning. Alrighty. And so funeral homes, people are going to always die, so they always need people to assist with that practice. That is number 5. Number 6, Let's get to it. Number 6, grocery stores and restaurants. Okay, people gotta eat. People gotta eat. And then let's trickle that down to the farmer, okay? So people eat because people who are farmers grow veggies. But look, I've learned how to grow my own veggies at home. You can do it too. And you can sell your produce. Grocery stores, restaurants will never not be non-existent. Why? People gotta eat. People have to eat, and those people that have to eat, those restaurants, they need to hire people. But for some strange reason, it's a whole lot of restaurants hiring now. I'm wondering what these people doing to make some money, because they ain't in a restaurant working because they're very slow right now. But however, whatever business you get in, restaurant, most of them are going to have longevity. Why? People got to eat. Everybody ain't going to cook at home, okay? Everybody ain't cooking at home like Food by Nichelle. They don't want to do it, because I don't even want to cook sometimes at home. And I'll drive through that drive-through in a minute. I'll go to a restaurant and sit down and be served in a minute, okay? So restaurants, if you got a private chef, you know, you can incorporate that into the restaurant food industry. Private chefs make great money. You can specialize your clientele for people who are busy moms, people who are travelers. I'm looking for a private chef to help my clients to come here, because sometimes they don't feel like cooking either, okay? So a private chef, anything in a restaurant industry, the food industry, will always be profitable. Why? People gotta eat. And as I mentioned, grocery stores, I see that there are more niche specialized grocery stores that are opening up. Great opportunity for you to get into business, even though it's going to cost a little bit more, but that is not a low entry profession. However, it's still a long-term profession that people got to go to the store and buy things that they cannot grow or make at home. Number 7, what I'm sharing with you right now, education. Education, people gonna always need to be educated, whether it's on a free platform like YouTube, whether it's Google, whether it's TV, whether it's sitting in a classroom. Nowadays, you don't even have to sit in the classroom anymore. You can create a school for yourself. Whatever knowledge you can have, you can create a class, you can share it on YouTube, you can put it on any type of social media and get a band of people willing to come and listen to your information. And then you can charge them. Snap, snap, snap. It's not a simple process, but it can be done. All of us have a skill that is teachable, and there's somebody out there that wants to learn it that's coachable. Education, it will never go anywhere. Schools will always exist, may not be the one around the corner. They may consolidate, they may become one institution, consolidation, but education will always exist, because people need to be educated about something. Education, training. I love training people. I love sharing information of how people can do things better and different. Training will always be in existence. Why? Because employers want you to come in and train their staff. They want you to show them how they can be more productive in doing what they're doing. Education, training ain't going nowhere. That's number 7. My last one for you here too, and I promise you I got a whole bunch of other ones in this mind up here, but these are the ones that came to mind real quick in this time we're in right now. Number 8. Now, number 8 is something that you got to be skilled in, but I know a whole lot of self-taught people as well. Technology. A lot of people don't know how to break down those computers. A lot of people don't know how to operate computers. A lot of people don't know what to do when that computer gets a virus. Technology. You can go to school for it. You can become self-taught. You can share your skills. You can fix computers. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with technology. Share information on social media. Teach people how to become more socially inclined, and teach people about technology and how to use it. Technology operates the world, and it's only going to get more increase of technology. Technology ain't going nowhere. And so you old school people, look, I'm one of them old school people now because I'm just turning 53. But them old school people, y'all better wake up and get with the program, okay? Because technology is here to stay. So I hope and pray that these 8 opportunities of 8 businesses that will never fail, that will never go out of existence. They may, as I mentioned, consolidate and simplify and become one or something of that nature. But there's going to always be a need for healthcare. There's always going to be a need for insurance. There's always going to be a need for transportation. There's always going to be a need for real estate. There's always going to be a need for funeral homes. Always be a need for restaurants and grocery. There's always going to be a need for education and training. And last but not least, technology. It ain't going nowhere. You're looking at technology right now. So I hope this is helpful. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe if you like anything lifestyle. We talk about business, travel, real estate, food, and we just have a dang on good time and business. Okay? Like and subscribe. Blessings and peace until next time. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.